I was thinking recently about the original Google homepage.
Oh, yeah, just that massive expanse of white space.
Right. There was just one simple, unassuming search bar right in the middle.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. You'd type a quick question, you'd get a list of blue links. It was quiet. It was contained.
Very different vibe back then.
Totally. Today, that simple search bar has morphed. It's become this massive, overwhelming ocean.
We're basically just swimming in a sea of AI applications now.
We really are. And, finding the actual signal in that noise is incredibly hard.
It's exhausting, honestly.
Yeah. So welcome to the deep dive. We are really glad you're here with us.
Definitely.
Today, we are looking at 7 specific Google AI apps. We have this highly curated stack of research to explore together.
And our mission today is pretty simple. We want to cut right through that massive hype cycle.
Exactly. We want to map out which tools actually deserve your attention.
Because, the landscape is moving incredibly fast right now. We're covering everything from generating cinematic video to building entire applications.
And doing it with zero code.
Yeah, absolutely zero coding skills needed. It is a fundamental shift in how we approach daily work.
It really is a fascinating shift to observe. Let's start with the most visually striking evolution in this space.
Oh, visual storytelling.
Right, specifically a tool called Google Flow. Because turning a raw idea into a consistent cinematic scene is notoriously difficult.
It is, honestly, the biggest hurdle in AI video creation today. You can generate one incredibly cool, hyper-realistic clip easily, but the moment you try to generate the next shot...
Everything changes.
Exactly. The lighting shifts, the character looks totally different. The jacket they were wearing suddenly changes from leather to denim.
Right, that lack of memory.
Yeah. Google Flow attempts to solve this exact problem entirely. It brings image and video models into one unified creative workspace.
So you can finally develop a visual idea from start to finish.
Right.
The core friction has always been that lack of memory.
Yeah.
You would just sort of roll the dice with every single prompt.
Totally. You just cross your fingers.
But Flow seems to give you a lot more architectural control. You start with a text prompt or upload your own reference images.
Yeah, and visual consistency is the absolute standout feature here. The AI locks onto the specific attributes of your character. It maps out the products, the textures, and the overall style. Characters remain totally recognizable, even across completely different scenes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can change the setting or adjust the camera angle smoothly. The artistic style stays completely intact across every movement.
The research highlights a specific example called Fable 5. The image quality in that demo looks incredibly polished.
It's stunning, honestly.
You watch it, and the scene transitions just feel incredibly smooth. The character movements feel totally natural and grounded in reality.
It really shows how well Flow maintains that exact same visual style. This changes the math for building a complete narrative sequence. You're no longer stitching together separate clips that feel totally disconnected.
It's a massive structural upgrade for content creators and marketers.
Oh, massive! Filmmakers can finally develop scenes with truly consistent characters over time.
It's basically like hiring a digital continuity director for your movie.
That is a great way to put it. Social media teams can create several localized versions of the same content. It's perfect when you need visual consistency across multiple marketing pieces.
2-sec science. So how granular can these edits actually get inside Flow?
You can actually edit individual details within a specific frame directly. You don't have to rebuild the entire scene from scratch.
So you tweak just one detail without regenerating the whole scene.
Right, and that saves a massive amount of rendering time.
That's huge. Let's transition away from Hollywood-style cinematic creation for a moment.
Okay, shifting gears.
Yeah. Flow solves visual consistency for creatives, which is incredible. But for most of us, everyday corporate communication is the real hurdle.
Oh, for sure.
This brings us to a tool called Google Vids. Creating work videos is usually filled with a massive amount of friction.
It's the worst.
I have to admit, I still wrestle with blank timeline paralysis myself quite often.
Oh, absolutely. It's deeply intimidating to start from an empty video timeline. You just stare at the screen and completely freeze up.
Exactly. Google Vids fundamentally changes that by living inside your workspace environment.
Right. It sits alongside your everyday documents, spreadsheets, and slides.
This placement makes it infinitely easier to turn existing content into video.
It totally removes the barrier of switching into a complex editing program.
Gemini reads your existing content and actually suggests a complete script. It organizes that information into specific logical scenes for you. You can record your screen or add a natural voiceover track.
You can even use an AI avatar as the actual video presenter.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And these AI avatars are surprisingly fluid and natural now. They can read your scripts in many different regional languages effortlessly.
That's wild.
The research mentions a specific demo shared by Google in June 2026. Google Vids turned a standard static slides presentation into a full video.
Right.
It created a complete storyboard and a draft script almost instantly.
The user just selected an avatar and made quick edits. They created a seamless voiceover in one of 24 supported languages.
Yep. The demo specifically highlighted an impressive Vietnamese translation feature in action.
That really transforms a boring static presentation into a highly engaging format.
It works beautifully for tedious training videos or internal product introduction.
Remote teams can easily make clear tutorials or weekly project updates.
And small businesses can produce high-quality videos without a dedicated production team. You are literally just remixing the content you already have in Drive.
You completely avoid the hassle of setting up cameras and lighting.
Exactly.
But what happens when the information in the video goes out of date?
You simply update the text script inside the original Workspace document. The AI avatar will generate a brand new video version for you.
Update the text, and the AI avatar films a new take instantly.
Exactly. It completely removes the friction of reshooting video content manually.
That is going to save so much time.
Oh, definitely.
So, we have spent time covering how we output and generate content. But producing good work requires ingesting a massive amount of information first.
Right, the research phase.
Let's look at how we process all that required background data. This brings us to Gemini Notebook, formerly known as NotebookLM.
It is specifically built to process heavy information like dense PDFs.
It's designed for people navigating intense information overload daily.
Which is all of us.
True. Regular AI chatbots search the entire internet and sometimes hallucinate facts.
Right, they just make things up.
Gemini Notebook is totally different because it only searches the documents you upload.
You add your materials to a specific, isolated notebook in the app. Then you can ask questions and compare diverse sources very easily.
The most critical feature here is its incredibly robust citation system. Every single answer includes direct citations linking back to the source text.
You can easily click and verify the information before using it.
It's like a speed reader who always brings their bibliography along.
That citation feature is absolutely crucial for maintaining accuracy and trust. You cannot afford AI hallucinations when you are doing serious academic research.
Or legal work or anything, really.
Exactly. Gemini Notebook can also turn your sources into incredibly useful study formats.
Right. It automatically generates detailed mind maps, frequently asked questions, and interactive quizzes.
And the research mentions a really fascinating feature called audio overviews.
I love this feature.
It's so cool. It basically turns dense reading material into a podcast-style audio conversation.
Two AI voices discuss your uploaded documents in a conversational format. You can explore complex material without reading every single page manually.
It is absolutely perfect for busy researchers, students, and exhausted marketers.
The example provided shows a massively long report and several articles. Gemini Notebook summarizes the main ideas and connects the overarching themes.
It turns that dry material into an engaging audio overview quickly. It gives you a much faster way to internalize complex topics deeply.
You absorb the ideas naturally while walking the dog or commuting.
Yeah, it changes how we learn.
2 seconds silence. How does it handle synthesizing totally different types of documents at once?
Well, it identifies the common narrative threads across all the provided materials. It pulls insights together while pointing to the exact source paragraphs.
It connects the dots, but hands you the receipts for every fact.
Precisely. You get the big picture without losing the granular proof.
That's incredibly powerful.
It really is.
Let's move from deep, isolated research into the messy reality of work.
The inbox.
The chaos of the inbox. Most of our day is spent fighting it. This brings us to Gemini working directly inside Google Workspace apps.
It acts as an invisible, highly capable coworker in your digital environment.
It is integrated directly into Gmail, Drive, Docs, Sheets, and Meet.
And the absolute best part is that no app switching is required anymore.
Right.
You do not lose your train of thought toggling between different tabs. It helps you manage emails and data without manually moving content around.
In Gmail, Gemini can summarize those incredibly long, complicated email threads quickly.
It suggests intelligent replies and improves your tone before you hit send.
In Google Drive, it helps you locate buried information across files.
In Sheets, it can write complex formulas, build tables, and analyze data.
It can even generate visual charts from your raw data automatically.
Oh, and during a Meet call, Gemini takes detailed notes and translates in real time.
There is a really great real-world example highlighted in the research.
Yeah, let's say you receive a complicated new customer email in your inbox. Gemini reads that email right there, without you leaving the Gmail tab. It automatically searches your Google Drive to find the related project documents.
It pulls the exact specifications required to answer the customer's question.
Then it creates a drafted reply using all that gathered background information.
You review and complete the entire task inside one single connected window.
It is incredibly useful for marketing and high-volume sales teams daily.
Sales reps can reply to clients using accurate information from existing files.
Managers can easily track meeting notes and ongoing project updates seamlessly.
I have to push back slightly on this automated email feature, though.
Okay, fair.
Does this actually save time in the grand scheme of things? Or does it just encourage us to send more AI-generated clutter?
Yeah, the volume issue.
Right, we might just be burying each other in polite automated noise.
That is a completely fair concern about the volume of communication. If we use it just to write longer emails, we definitely lose.
Exactly.
But the true value is really in how it connects your information. It prevents you from hunting through endless folders to find specific context.
How exactly does it break down data silos between different apps?
It accesses your entire authorized workspace ecosystem simultaneously and securely. It cross-references the data points across your emails, documents, and spreadsheets automatically.
It turns your scattered files into a single searchable brain.
Yeah, that is the perfect way to describe the integration. Sponsor.
We are back, and we are diving into Google Workspace Studio next.
Right into the heavy automation.
Exactly. We just talked about Gemini acting as your invisible daily assistant. If Gemini is your assistant, Workspace Studio is the floor manager.
I like that analogy.
It maps out the whole automated assembly line for your daily tasks.
Right. It elevates you from doing the work to managing the system. It helps you automate highly repeated, tedious tasks across your Google apps.
You describe the workflow you need using simple natural language prompts.
You do not need to build everything with complex code anymore.
It operates on a very simple logic loop of event, process, action.
Right. A flow always starts from a specific trigger or event happening. Maybe a client emails you or someone uploads a new file.
Then Gemini processes the content by reading the text or analyzing images.
It can summarize that content, classify the information, and extract important details.
Finally, it completes specific actions automatically based on the data it extracted.
It can apply labels in Gmail or organize messy Drive folders automatically. You connect several of these steps to create a complete, hands-free workflow.
It's like stacking Lego blocks of data, but they snap together themselves.
That is exactly how it feels. The research shares a really great specific test case for this tool.
Right. A user created a flow starting whenever a new image was uploaded.
Workspace Studio used Gemini to read the image and extract key information.
It even analyzed the image to suggest a highly specific file name.
The important extracted details were then saved automatically directly to Google Sheets.
The user managed a massive influx of information without opening single images.
They avoided entering all that repetitive data by hand entirely.
It seamlessly connects Drive, Gemini, and Sheets into one cohesive automation pipeline.
It feels like a perfect fit for busy sales and operations teams. You can organize inbound leads and update customer databases completely automatically.
Do you need any programming background to set up these logic chains?
Not at all.
Yeah.
You literally just describe what you want in plain English. The AI builds the first draft of the entire workflow automatically.
You just talk to it, and it writes the automation logic for you.
Exactly. It completely removes the technical barrier to building sophisticated automated systems.
All these powerful cloud tools are undeniably incredible, but they require internet.
Which is a big caveat.
Right. What happens when you have absolutely zero internet connection available to you? Or what if your data is just too sensitive to send away?
Yeah, enterprise data.
This brings us to a really fascinating tool called AI Edge Gallery.
AI Edge Gallery is an experimental app for iOS and Android devices. It gives you a remarkably simple way to explore local AI models.
Just to define that quickly, open models are free AI systems anyone can download and run.
Exactly. You test these models directly on your actual physical phone hardware.
So your prompts, your photos, and your sensitive data stay on your phone.
You never have to route your personal data through an external server.
The research mentions a very impressive mobile demo for this specific app. Google demonstrated a highly capable model called Gemma 4 running inside it.
It ran entirely locally without sending any content to a remote network.
Mm-hmm.
The model turned raw images into structured JSON data very quickly.
And JSON is just a lightweight format for storing and transporting data.
The model also transcribes spoken audio using advanced agent skills completely locally.
Whoa, beat. Imagine running advanced AI in a cabin with zero cell service.
Just totally off the grid.
Just you, your phone, and a fully capable model completely offline. It feels like a massive, necessary leap forward for personal data privacy.
It is incredibly useful for analyzing private documents or sensitive personal notes.
You can transcribe a confidential personal voice recording with total privacy guaranteed.
It is also a fantastic playground for developers testing mobile hardware limits.
2-sec silence. Does this work smoothly on any old smartphone you might have?
No, the experience is heavily dependent on your specific device's capabilities. It is directly limited by your physical hardware and the model's overall size.
Your phone's hardware dictates how heavy an AI model you can run.
Right. Older phones will definitely struggle processing the larger, more complex models.
That makes total sense. We have gone from using apps to automating them entirely without code.
And now for the finale.
Finally, let's look at how you can actually build your own apps. This is the domain of a powerful platform called Google AI Studio.
It gives you one central place to turn ideas into working software.
You can test different advanced Gemini models using text, images, or audio.
You can carefully tweak the system instructions and adjust specific model behaviors.
But the absolute standout feature is generating full code from natural language.
You can build complete applications simply by having a conversation with AI.
People in the industry are starting to call this process vibe coding.
Vibe coding. I love that term.
It's pretty funny. Vibe coding means writing software simply by describing what you want in English.
AI Studio takes your description and generates the required code and files. It then shows a fully functioning live preview right beside the code.
It can create complex full-stack web apps and native Android apps easily.
And just to clarify, full stack means software handling both the front-end interface and back-end database.
AI Studio natively supports databases, secure user sign-in, and Google Workspace integrations.
You get a fully working prototype without ever staring at a blank page.
Google shared an impressive demo app called GeoSeeker in the research notes.
Yeah, GeoSeeker is a complex full-stack application built entirely using this vibe coding.
The demo shows a basic natural language idea becoming a working application rapidly. It features a clean user interface, deep application logic, and a live map.
You test the first generated version and just describe what needs to change. You continue improving and shaping the app inside AI Studio through simple conversation.
It is fantastic for founders trying to turn product ideas into working prototypes.
Small teams can rigorously test an app concept before funding a full development cycle.
The research also mentions a much simpler alternative tool called Opal.
Opal is specifically designed for absolute beginners who want to skip code entirely.
It lets you describe a small, focused AI app in natural language. You can edit its basic workflow and publish it without managing a server.
Google AI Studio gives you significantly more control over the underlying code structure.
Right.
It is definitely the better choice when you require deep system integration. But both tools fundamentally change our understanding of who can build software today.
Beat, let's talk about the actual iteration process inside AI Studio. How do you actually fix a bug if you didn't write the code?
You literally just describe the problem or error in plain English text. The AI understands the context and updates the code in the live preview.
You just chat with the studio to tweak the code and fix bugs.
Yeah, it is just a continuous, natural conversation until the application works perfectly.
It's honestly kind of mind-blowing. Let us take a moment to calmly synthesize this entire journey together.
It was a lot.
We really explore a truly massive spectrum of digital tools today. We started with Google Flow, bringing creative continuity to complex visual storytelling.
We looked at Google Vids to break through that intimidating blank timeline paralysis.
We covered Gemini Notebook for deep, thoroughly cited research and audio overviews.
We saw how Workspace Studio automates mundane, repetitive daily tasks completely seamlessly.
We discussed AI Edge Gallery, running truly private models locally, entirely offline.
And we finished with AI Studio building full-stack apps through simple conversation.
The big takeaway here is absolutely not about using all the AI.
Right.
Success isn't about opening every single app and forcing them into your routine. It is about matching the specific tool to the specific friction you face.
Find the actual bottleneck in your day and apply the right targeted solution.
Exactly. You definitely do not need to overhaul your entire workflow overnight.
Start simply with the app that solves your most common, frustrating daily problem.
If you read massive, dense reports all day, start with Gemini Notebook first.
If you do mind-numbing repetitive data entry, try setting up Workspace Studio instead.
We want to challenge you to take one specific action today. Pick just one single app that we discussed in this deep dive.
Test it out on a real, actual task you have to do this week.
See if it actually removes the friction from your daily workflow. 2-sec silence. I want to leave you with a final philosophical thought to mull over today. We are rapidly entering an era where complex applications are built through mere conversation.
Right.
We can build full-stack digital tools just by chatting with an AI studio. If we can create advanced software just by talking, what does computer literacy mean?
That's a huge question.
What does that definition actually look like 5 years from now? Thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and we will catch you next time. You to your music.